Great. So by now you probably have a nice square, and to make sure it's square, I'm on the right side of my cloth. Yes, and I've just measured it with my ruler, so I'm about 9 centimeters that way and about 9 centimeters that way to make it square. Yes, if you're working in inches, I'm about 3 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. Yeah. Okay, so what I want you to do now is to cast off. You've got a lovely, what we call garter stitch square. Garter stitch is when you knit all the rows, back and front, everything is knit, so it looks the same on both sides. Garter stitch is quite stretchy. But I want you to cast off now. So you've learnt to cast on here, you've knit all of your rows up for garter stitch, and you are on your final row and you want to cast off. So to do this, you use your knit stitch and you are going to knit the first stitch, push it off, knit the second stitch and push it off onto the right needle. So you've got 2 stitches on the right hand needle, and you're going to pass, using your left needle, you're going to pass the first stitch over the second stitch. Like that. Okay, knit the next, so you're only ever really going to have 1 on your right hand needle. 2 stitches before you move on, pass the first one over the second one so that you've only got 1. Okay, knit the next stitch, pass the first one over the second one. Okay, knit and then pass the first one over the second one. And you just do this to the end of the row until you've got 1 stitch left on your right hand needle. But you should never have more than 1 on your right hand needle, except for at the beginning where you've got 2. Okay, so 1, so 2 there, and then pass 1 over. 2 on the right, pass 1 over. And it doesn't really matter where you pick it up, it's just that it's convenient to just pick it up under the bottom there and pass it over the top. Again, that's my needles on the table. If you can hear it, I apologize. Trying to keep them up and show you what's going on here. So 2 and then pass 1 over. Knit 1. Pass 1 over on the right hand needle, knit 1 from the left, pass that 1 over. Okay, and we're coming up to the end of our row here, passing it over, passing it over. Try not to pull them too tight as you do this, just keep your even tension like I've been encouraging you to do. Pass that 1 over. Okay, I'm knitting my final stitch on my left needle. So I've got 2, I'm going to pass that 1 over, and then I am left with 1 on my right needle. Okay, and to simply do that, we're going to just snip the yarn and then pass that yarn through the loop. Yep, so just pass your yarn through the loop so you know it's coming through, and pull it, and you have cast off. Okay, and you see, just remember, try not to pull too tight because it will pull the hem of your stitches. And you've got a nice, tidy, finished cast off edge. And that is your basic cast off. So to create your square, you've cast on at the beginning, knit up your rows, and cast off. Well done. See you again soon. Mun hai.